more like a tourist place rather
Yeah,
than
yeah.
a university, right? How old is this university?
Recently just turned into 475.
475 years.
It's 475th year
Yeah.
of this university. What I have observed was UK is more like on experience-based market or skill-based market.
Do you believe you made a right choice?
I don't have any specific choice like I'm coming to England or Scotland. I just came over the universities and the curriculum. Yeah, I made a right choice.
Tell you guys that this is one of the Russell Group universities, and we are going to be going inside and looking through the different parts of the university with Jay as our campus tour guide. So if you guys are looking to come to UK, please watch this whole video, and before you go ahead, subscribe to our channel so that you can stay connected and learn more about different countries and studying abroad.
If you are looking to study abroad, then watch this full video and subscribe to our channel to stay updated.
So hello everyone, here we are in Glasgow now. We are here in front of a nice Kelvin Grove Art Museum, and right behind we will have the University of Glasgow. And here we have our friend from India who's studying here. Can you please introduce yourself once?
Hi, I am Jaya. I'm from India. I'm a student at the University of Glasgow. I'm pursuing electronics and management. I would like to give a tour of my university and I will let you know what our university offers.
We are starting at a great point where there's a beautiful museum in the background. What is inside this museum?
This museum is more about, it contains fossils and art museum. I have never been inside, but what I have seen was there was a plane inside. It was special.
Why did you never go? It's very close to your school.
It was under maintenance. It just opened very recently.
Okay.
So till now it was closed.
Yeah. Also, must be that they have some new exhibits.
During the sunny time, people will just lay down here.
So as we go to your university, Jaya, just tell me a little bit about your background. Where are you from in India? What have you been doing?
Myself Jaya, and I am from Andhra Pradesh, and I completed my bachelor's degree in electronics and communication engineering back in Central University of Bilaspur. After that, I got slightly the motivation towards electronics core. During COVID was the semiconductor industry started booming, so the recruiters are more towards semiconductor engineers or some sort of VLSI. So I got a little interest towards the VLSI, so which is basically it's towards the chip designing. So I have gone through a 6-month course after my graduation. After that, I landed a job and I worked for 1 year as a physical design engineer. Before I was a trainee there. Later, I just thought a master's degree would just promote myself. I'm just working as a junior physical design engineer. But with the help of the master's degree, so I think I thought of having some advantage in the positions. So I just came here. I just went through the plan of the masters. So the first I choose UK over other countries is because the duration of the masters. I want a master's degree, but I don't want to invest a lot of time as well. Coming back to this university, modules which they are offering were exactly where I'm towards to. So the semiconductor physics, everything what I have to learn, I have just learned here. Even there is a James Watt macro nano fabrication in this university, in this UK, first nano fabrication center here. So you can research a lot, you can work a lot. This is the only chip manufacturer. You can just work on on chips and everything.
But did you know all of this before you came here, or did you come and find out about it?
I myself researched about the UK universities, and I just went back through every course curriculum of the universities. I do know before coming here. So as my field is related to VLSI and there's a JWNC, I asked them to give me a project related to that.
Right.
So now I'm doing the MSc project on the same domain where I want to.
So you are now using that chip manufacturing machine that you are talking about. Now that you are here in Glasgow, we landed in a bus station, then we took a bus here. It is slightly outside the city, isn't it? How do you find studying here? How's your study experience been? How's the faculty?
It was quite normal as other UK universities offer. In this college, the strength is more. You can find a minimum strength of 230-240 students on a single class. Education is quite very good here. They do provide the recorded lectures in this university. So investing yourself in the library by using the tutorials which have given by the professor would lead us good marks. But keeping the marks aside, if you want to grow your skills on your own, professor himself in every lecture, starting of the lecture, he used to provide some books for reference. So you can just go through the books. It's totally dependent on you.
So you're saying the more you want to learn, there are more and more resources available. So you can attend the class, then you can do the tutorials. That is good enough for marks. But there are more references available. If you can do that, then you will learn even more.
Yeah, that's it.
Now you said that your class is very huge, 200 plus students. Are most of the students from India?
No, most of the students I found are Chinese. Out of I'm having a subject called micro nano. So in that, out of the enrolled students were 232 exactly. 200 among them were Chinese.
Okay.
So the rest of 32, I found 4-5 Indians of them.
Okay.
That's it. The remaining are Malaysia, Singapore.
Okay.
So some are
So this is not that there are too many Indian students
no.
here at University of Glasgow.
We can find, but not too many.
So it's a more Chinese students are here, but
Yeah.
otherwise there is a broader mix of students. It is not like that you feel like you're studying still back in India.
And this college is mainly famous for the medical. After medical, engineering ranking the most.
So medical, if you want to do the medical school or also the programs which are related to the medical fields, are they also supposed to be good here?
This university is well known for medical in this country. There are 2 exams you have to clear. So to get into this, it does ranks among the top 150 in the engineering. So overall, it does rank 78. As rank doesn't matter, in my opinion. Skills
So
do matter.
that is one of the reasons that you chose this university, isn't
Yeah.
it? That you found that its rank was.
It's all top 100 something.
Yes.
I just went to that, but later I just figured out that it's all depending on your skills. That's it. Not about the university rank.
Yeah, because sometimes a lot of students say that, students who are not in so good ranked universities, they are saying that rank doesn't matter. You are in a good ranked university and you are also saying that rank doesn't matter. Your skills will matter, how much you have learned, how much you can demonstrate your practical experience. And skills is what going to get you your career, your future here.
But there is no other college which would provide me this level of practicality in my semiconductor physics field.
Yeah.
That's the plus why I choose this university over other. So here you can see the main building.
Wow, this looks like a set of Harry Potter, no?
Yeah, many people thinks it's a Harry Potter thing, but that movie didn't shoot it here. The view from the front would be fantastic.
Yeah, this is more like a tourist place rather than a university, right? This is the same university we were seeing from the road.
From the road, yeah. I will just take you guys from the front. Usually 2 classes, you will lead to the side blocks, so it will be way shorter.
So in this main building, what is there inside the
So inside the building, there is one museum which is related to the college itself. There is a museum inside, and the other buildings, everything are of classes, huge classes.
So this is very much in use, this building. It's not like just for show.
They have done the renovations as well. During the winters, when I was here, evening 4 or 5, they used to lit the lights. Whole building used to just lit in pink, yellow, blue, something.
Now it's sun all day, so there are no lights anymore.
So this is a park where people will hang around.
Yeah.
If you want to study, you can just find a shadow.
Yeah.
And people will study here.
Yeah.
As it's not exam time, we couldn't find anybody. Or else they will just bring their snacks.
Yeah.
Evening, and there used to be one projector. So they will play some Shakespeare movies as well. So people will just, who want to see the movies, they will enjoy
They will enjoy here. So it's a common place. Just being outdoors for students to enjoy this whole university experience.
Yeah. This university, I think mainly it's known for like clubs. There are 300 societies or clubs. Even there is an Indian society, Hindu society. So like that, everything. During the last Eid, students held a dinner collectively together. So the community, everything was fine here.
So you have a lot of groups and societies to keep it fun for you to be able to network with each other.
Yeah.
Wow, but this is like really beautiful, no?
Yeah. So back there, that was the building I was talking about. So no, out of not allowed in that.
Yeah.
So we have to wear separate outfit, and we have to.
In front of this beautiful building, we also want to tell you guys that this is one of the Russell Group universities, and we are going to be going inside and looking through the different parts of the university with Jay as our campus tour guide. And he'll be also sharing more about his journey and his experience and what he's thinking, how is he planning to build his career forward. So if you guys are looking to come to UK, please watch this whole video. And before you go ahead, subscribe to our channel so that you can stay connected and learn more about different countries and studying abroad. Can we go inside here?
You can
check it out?
Yeah, but it would be convenient if we enter from that
their
side.
side. Yeah. Also, I think it's a beautiful day. In the backdrop of the blue sky, the building looks like double amazing.
Yeah, it's a very huge building unless you just came here.
So guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys, not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one-on-one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now.
Is this also a place where your graduation ceremony happens?
Yeah, it happens inside of the building. I will even show you that. It's called a Butte Hall. So even the graduation happens inside the university.
This building.
You will get some set of musicians in front of you. So you will just go in like in a canoe convoy, some field.
Yeah, your time is still a little away, so you will surely be getting that experience.
Like there's a north entry and south entry.
Yeah.
The middle main gate which will lead to some museum. It was also something in under maintenance. So, and coming about this grass, they used to tell don't step on this grass until you graduated.
Okay.
So we are just you can see there the girl sitting in the graduation dress.
Yes.
It's yellow means it's under graduation. So there is a graduation ceremony will happen over here.
So graduation ceremony happens over here.
They will just make a setup here on the white tent.
Yeah.
So then only you are allowed to step on the grass.
So you are saying that the rule is that till you are not graduated, don't step on the grass.
Yes, and these are all the hall or classes.
Yeah.
It divided into like 2 floors.
Yeah.
That's it. And in the ground floors, mostly probably you have a smaller classrooms. And in the higher floor, you will have a hall, which can accommodate more students.
Yeah.
So this part is of everything of engineering. So whatever classes are most probably are engineering classes.
So they're mostly engineering department students are going to be here.
So view of the college would be better from here, from there to there.
So what goes on in that tower over there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Don't even light. They will just show some lights. That's it.
Yeah.
But it looks good.
Yeah. I think there are more tourists here than students right now, given that it is a holiday.
Even tourists do come here.
Yes.
We often see them. Let's just go around the other side of the...
So do you also usually hang out around in this area?
Yeah, I eat my lunch here on of the bench.
Yeah.
I will just sit over here.
Yeah.
Because my lecture will end like 9 to 1. The other lecture will start from 2.
Yeah.
In that hour, I will just sit somewhere over here. I don't know the name specifically of this replica, but it was too good. During Diwali, they will just lit every pillar, every thing. So you can found everything symmetrical and everything. And this was dedicated to the slaves, if I'm not wrong. Many photo shoots will go around here.
Yeah.
But this is a must place to visit during Diwali. During Diwali. And here, one of my class will just go on here.
Yeah.
So I will just have a seat here and I will have the lunch.
It's very convenient, like it's because your classes are also happening here.
And I will show you the museum. If it is open, just we can walk around in the museum. And the Butte Hall, this is a graduation hall. So right up there, it's a Butte Hall. So graduation ceremonies will be happening in that hall.
And below was the robing room.
That was closed. I don't know that won't. So for now, we can't go to the Butte Hall, but we can go to the museum.
So this is the Butte Hall otherwise?
Yeah, this is the Butte Hall.
Which is closed right now.
Which is closed right now.
So the Butte Hall also looks like this? So it has a similar ceiling?
No, it was kindly different and it was more traditional.
No, we're just doing like a small vlog.
Lots of our items are under copyright.
Right.
So I'm not sure if you'll be able to like film without permission in here. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
You can film outside. And you can film like facing the door, obviously, but just make sure you don't get any of the objects or any of the like graphics and stuff.
Graduation hall.
You can actually see a little bit. So there are chairs. CJ is a spy. Ontarian. How old is this university?
Recently just turned into 475.
475 years.
It's 475th year of this university.
Okay, definitely. I think we can see that there is a lot of history. Of course, they didn't let us shoot inside the museum, but they have a lot of things that are displayed. And I think one thing which I really liked was that they are very open about a lot of this wealth is out of businesses which were using slavery around the world. They are acknowledging the fact that this all looks great and everything, but it has a dirty past also associated with it. I think acknowledging it is the first way of making amends, and it's important that they are doing so. But yes, once again we are here in this beautiful university. Tell me a little bit more about your curriculum.
Yeah, my curriculum as an electronics student, I can only just explain my course itself.
Yeah.
I do contain subjects of micro nanotechnology and embedded programming. So these two are the main major subjects as per me. And coming to embedded, we have to do a practical project that should be, you should have a demo piece with your hand. You have to do a device, anything like what I have done was like smart walking system.
Okay, tell us about the smart walking system and let's keep walking also.
So
what is the smart walking system?
So it was like a aid for like blind people or deaf people.
Okay.
So we just there was a normal blind stick, so anyone can use that. But what we have done was like integrated a sensor at the certain length, which will just detect 2 meters away from the object.
Yeah.
So it starts vibrating. So we have to just go further in that. But the initial stage was doing the stick, and it will alert us there is something object.
So it was like a smart stick, which sort of if there is some object, some obstruction nearby, then it will give an alert by the stick is vibrating.
Yeah. But the more of the project is concentrated in the coding stuff.
Yeah.
So it all based on C++.
Right.
So rather than they were seeing the practical function, they were more focused
Right. It was not
on,
for like start making a product and a company out of
Yeah,
it, but
yeah.
just for testing your knowledge that are you able to code and make that integrated system.
What's type that's so here, as I told, it's more of a practical tier.
Yeah.
And coming to micro nano, so there was a subjects, there were theory educated to us, but later on the remaining the whole month of April, what happened is first we were dressed like a scientist. So we have to dress like that, and we entered the fabrication center. As in the previous video or in Aman have showed you your microcontroller. But what we have done is inside we have done a processor, mobile processor.
Okay.
So we have made we have worked on a 35 nanometer node processor. So we have done electrical checks on that. So even if your project went success or it didn't went, so you have to write a report depending on that. This college doesn't care about you got a successful product or not.
Yeah.
It will just ask why you failed, where you failed, and what can be the precaution to just
basically what are your learnings from it, even if you failed. I mean, what is important is that what did you learn out of it?
that's the thing this college focus on.
Yeah.
And reminding coming to studies, it in my personal opinion, it all depends upon self-study. Professors themselves they wait for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Students will come and approach. They themselves offer some time. So they will ask. You can just visit whenever you want.
So professors are also very welcoming and they are helping
100%.
out, and you can go and approach them.
We can take the inputs.
So in their office hours. Overall, what I'm hearing from you is that you've done a lot of practical work, hands-on, a lot of lab time, a lot of practical learning, right? So now that you are having all this exposure and experience, did you have anything like that in India?
It's a solid no, but during my bachelor's, there was like lab sessions which were totally useless. I don't want to admit like that, but they didn't let me to learn anything.
Yeah.
But here you have to do for the sake of viewers.
Yeah.
If you just fail in the subject, they will only give one chance.
Yeah.
In the theory, when coming to project, you don't have any chance.
Yeah.
So that's the reason. So
you need to work and you need to make sure that you are performing well, you are learning, but all the facilities and opportunities are available. In this university, you have also friend Aman, who's in Strathclyde, and we, had a long conversation with him. Now, when you compare with his experience, what aspects do you feel are better at University of Glasgow for you, and what some things you might feel that are not so great and might be better at Strathclyde?
Strathclyde, I found the student experience was better. I mean, the student has an option. He can do anything, whatever he want in the mobile. There was an app of My Place from the Strathclyde. So it is easy to access for the student, like library, printing, everything. In our college, it's a bit complicated. When coming to curriculum, obviously, this college itself has a significance on education, like a research based. While you are going to MSc project, so every professor want you to make a project or anything towards research. So the engineering or masters lectures professors will just accommodate here.
Yeah, this is School of Engineering.
Yeah, their office was here.
Yeah.
And there were some projects which will run inside, which are run by the professors. It's like very high level projects like robotics, deep learning. They were used to done by professors within the students who completed the PhD, and they are just doing a postdoctorate.
Postdoc.
Those students and the professors will have a meet here and they will just continue the project here.
So you were saying that student experience, connectivity and everything is better at Strathclyde, but research opportunity is better in Glasgow. Of course, there are, like you were sharing, lots of people are doing cutting edge research here.
Yep.
And if you're interested, you can learn from them, connect with them and also be a part of it. Definitely a good comparison because you guys are doing almost similar types of programs, but earlier you were sharing that, you have picked up management as part of your curriculum. So yours is first term is electronics, second term is management. Do you think for students who are coming here, is that a good choice? It should be done differently.
It should be done differently for sure. If you are having a experience back in India or some other country else, if you are having experience toward management, then I would like to encourage this program. The people who are having more than at least ideally 3 years or 4 years experience in electronics, even for them I would like to suggest this program. This is the building of JWNC. This is the Nano Fabrication Center. So here there were very different type of equipments. So in this building, we can perform every stage of the processors which we are using in electronics. So the research will go on here. The other colleges will come here as other professors will just make the research here. And coming back to our topic again, so I would only suggest to choose a management when you are having a prior experience back in your country.
So guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one-on-one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now.
So either in management or in electronics.
In my perspective, what I have observed was UK is more like on experience-based market or skill-based market compared to like other countries, US, everything. You will just land in a job after your graduation. But UK is completely different. Coming to that was like experience-based and skill-based market for sure. So we can see this building. This is a Ranky building. We'll have a look from the front. Here the engineering students of the communication, so where I have done my embedded project, so I have done in this building. We have proper equipment in this university in this building. So I will just show you. So this is the Ranky building I'm talking about. So if you want to do a project relating to your room here, you can have a talk with your professors and you can just continue with your project or what you want to do. I'm just currently working on fabrication, but there is a communication part. I used to work in level 3. I will do my communication part here and I will take the files and I will go back to my project again. Most of the engineering practical courses will just happen here. Completely practical. There is no theory.
No theory.
Completely practical. Next building towards that was sport. So I think we can't enter, but we can just have a glimpse from outside.
That's like the sports center.
Sports center. University students do have a discount. So I exactly don't know the prices, but there are 3-4 floors. So there you are having every sport there. Like in the ground floor, it was like swimming, and there was a gym and badminton. So we can have
the Stevenson building. This is the
we can have a swimming pool look from here. Students do usually the swimming pool.
They are student account association.
इधर आता हूँ मैं, कल आना है मेरे को सुबह 10 बजे.
So you basically coming back to the point of how do you choose management in plus technology or not? So you are saying if you are not coming with experience, then choose a pure electronics and communication course instead of choosing electronics and management, because management roles will be slightly more senior one, and hence if you are
more
looking for that, then you need to have more experience back in India. That also gives us a lot of clarity. So now what's your plan? Because you picked management. Are you going to be applying for management roles now or electronics?
I just cleared and I will just move towards electronics. I mean the competition in the management field is way more coming to than engineering. It takes time, but I could find a role in the engineering here. So recently the UK government have started investing on semiconductor. UK government itself, they thought every country is having their own semiconductor fabrications.
Every country countries
So
now.
even we have to
Right.
own ours. So I think I would like to take the advantage of the.
Tell me a little bit more about, are you doing any part-time job, any internship, any practical experience that you're gaining?
I do a part-time. My living expenses, most of them are covered by the part-time. A few there, I can be saving few more pounds.
Yeah.
You have to manage time. Time management should be crucial for your part-times and study as well.
Yeah.
The curriculum here is tough.
Yeah.
It will be difficult to get a good grades.
Yeah.
The professors expect us answers in a simpler way,
Mm-hmm.
but in a practical aspect. So even your answer is short, but you are having a content of the practical knowledge, what you have learned or what.
So
you
your
have
answer
seen.
should be clear, self-explanatory. Where are you doing your part-time job?
I am working at a Chillos Uddingston. So I just found this job as from a reference.
Yeah.
So in this country, I would suggest getting a part-time from a reference is easy.
Yeah.
Than finding by your own. So this same applies in the full-time as well. Try to build the connections as much as possible while your 1 year MSc is going on.
What is exactly your role at this part-time job?
In my part-time job, my exact role was like I'm a fry cook. So I will fry the oil, cook stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
So you
my
fry the stuff which is there.
yeah, I will just
As part
oil
of
fry,
that, yeah,
oil fry the
frying
stuff.
So, and you work there for about 20 hours. You make about 1,000 pounds.
I will make around like 970, which
Yeah.
is close to 1,000.
How much does your total living expense come about?
Including the rent and the bills, it would cost me about 250 to 75 because I choose to live little bit away from area of our university, and my bus pass, traveling, it will everything will cost around 600, maybe 560 to 600 if you are just a minimal expenditure.
Right.
So later that the 300 pounds will be saved.
Right. So you are able to make some savings, which then you can use maybe, at times when you need to study more and you can't do part-time, just to make sure that you are devoting enough time to your study. That's also good. How did you finance your education?
Tuition fees was 32,000 pounds.
Yeah.
So I didn't got any scholarship. I just used some of my parents' income, and partially I just took a 25 lakh loan.
Okay.
So the rest is covered by my family.
So you took some help from your family and you took partially some education loan that you are able to do part-time. So for living expenses, your expenses are covered. And is your loan EMI also, has it started?
I took a education loan, so my EMI tenure will start from the month my course ends. So
and where did you take your education loan from?
I from State Bank of India.
State Bank of India.
One of the mentor from Admit Card, he suggested me that there should be a RBI regulatory stamp in the education loan letter. So that helped me a lot. So I just thought, why not to take from the State Bank of India itself.
Yeah, that's the biggest and the most trusted bank. Also, I think they have one of the best interest rates.
Even in the beginning, I just went to the HDFC. And my counselor, guy named Satya Prakash, he advised that from now HDFC and Credilla were different, and Credilla doesn't follow any RBI rule. There will be no any specific stamp on the education letter. So I choose SBI over Credilla.
And so here, this is the university
This
library.
is a university library. It's for 12 floors. It is considered one of the biggest libraries among the universities.
So do you spend some time here?
Yeah, I do spend more time in the weekdays here.
Yeah.
On weekends, I would do my part-time and stuff. And there is interval. There is a long interval between my classes. Like one is morning and one is evening 4 to 6. Then I would like to spend my time here.
You will come here and then you can study here.
And there will be a specific floor and for the specific book which a professor has mentioned in your class.
Right.
So he do even mention so you can get here including the shelf and the rack number and the floor number itself.
You can find out and pick up the book and also read it. Nice.
You do have microwaves if you got any food from your home.
Yeah.
You can just reheat here. You can
Okay.
just have your lunch here. So you can just get back to studies.
So do you cook a lot?
Yeah, I do cook a lot.
Yeah.
I love cooking and I alone cook and I eat myself.
Yeah. You should leave some for your flatmates too. What do you like to cook?
I specifically I would like to cook eggs.
Eggs?
Some special dish of eggs.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there is no normal. I didn't cook anything special here.
No, but you are cooking, that is good, and I think also helps you keep your costs down and gives you balanced food. Otherwise, you end up eating a lot of junk outside. That's also a really important part of our life as a student. Tell me a little bit about health. How do you stay healthy, keep your brain healthy?
Coming to health, I would like to address the first thing. It's more about mental health.
Yeah.
I do have my friend. We have known each other since few years. I do have bad times because of him. sometimes I just came back and everything was normal. If you are a single student who came just by alone all yourself, then definitely you will just go through some sort of feeling till 5 to 6 months, or depends upon person. For me, my friend helped me the most, and I would suggest if you are coming to any state, so make sure any of your friend living there to be along with you in your difficult times.
So it's very useful if you are having somebody come with you, or you know somebody already there. Not so much for any other reason, but that somebody to talk. And I think this is one of the biggest challenges our international students face when they are living abroad, because away from family, lots of new things, lots of stress, part-time, going to classes and then managing the home. So many things are there. So guys, I think it's very important to know people and to be communicative. And if you are finding it tough, talk to the faculty, talk to your, your university
Even
people.
there is a special cell, a mental well-being center. Even you will get frequent emails if you're not feeling well. Just meet us. So, or you can book a slot on online itself if you want to. So immediately they will just have a meet with you. And so they will just sort which of the problem you are suffering from. And in this college, coming to scholarships, if you're having 80%, so you will get a scholarship of 5,000 pounds. The tuition fee will increase by 1,400, 1,500 every year. When I was enrolled, the tuition fees was 31,830. So now it became like 33,450. So in that, if you are having more than 80%, you can apply for, there is another a 10,000 pound scholarship, but for that you have to make an application. Application and draft. It should be reasonable why university should pay you 5,000 more on 5,000.
And guys, again, if you are looking for that scholarship and if you are qualified and need help with that, just comment, help me please, and I will reach out to you guys and help you out with making those applications, because a lot of times it's important to just ask and not, most of the times we don't even try. If you are looking for something like that, then do let us know. You spoke about mental health, you spoke about finances, you spoke about how you are managing it, how you finance your studies. I think all of that is valuable information for our students. Shifting gears to our main topic, which we have come to, this whole project for, is trying to understand the full-time job opportunity. So you had some very interesting insights into how and which domain are people finding full-time jobs in. So share some more information about it.
It is difficult to find a full-time job, but it's not impossible. So you have to have certain skills, and it depends on you how you apply. If you are applying for a different roles, and it doesn't matter. And here what I have learned or what I have got to know was way of approach after you are approaching the recruiter, and how many times you have follow back what's my status after the interview, and what's my status, what's the feedback. If you are just following the recruiter, then it is a little bit easier to find a job. If you want to find a job, definitely there is only one way, like through reference. Universities do create they will just make an event of careers in Glasgow. There you can find part-times, full-times, everything. Mainly, if you want a full-time of your own interested on, you have to definitely go through Indeed or LinkedIn. You have to target the recruiters and you have to tell them your skill set. You have to let them know. And the follow-up is mainly important. There's a James McCune Smith Learning Hub. So it was like a student union. You can have a seat. This is a place where if you want to, you can sit however you want, and it's based on your comfort zone. There were multiple levels, and there is a cafeteria inside as well. So we can have a look inside. So it's open for public as well. So here people will just relax or sit. Whoever want to study, they can study in their comfort zone.
So this is most busy place we have found in the university so far.
Here you can find more Indians than when they were roaming on whole university. Here you can find more Indians here.
We can actually sit here and talk as well. You had some strong insights about full-time job. How are students, in which domain, what kind of companies are students getting jobs in the electronics field?
Basically in electronics we can find like a VLSI, like our embedded domain. In this country from few years, the trend is the embedded trend slightly decreased, but there is a more rise in the semiconductor or VLSI field. If you want to just get land jobs in this field, you have to have some certain specific skills like digital electronics, CMOS, and there is a company called Cadence which will provide the certifications which are mostly valued around all companies. The main companies which are targeting these positions are Qualcomm, Apple, Cadence mostly, and there is a Synopsys as well. So these are well heard companies like in India. So landing jobs in those companies and in this country, it will be easier if you are having experience and the skill set. Back in India, it will be like a more complicated interviews, more number of rounds. But if you are having a certain experience and if you want to land in the same role in a big companies, then coming abroad is a good option, and you have to justify your skills so that the company would hire you.
So all the like technical like CMOS and everything that you spoke about and the certifications, those are kind of like become important if you're looking for these roles. So you need to ensure that you build those skills, you practice them while you are in the university, and if you can do them before you're coming, that will be a much bigger added advantage. Tell us a little bit more about Glasgow versus other cities in Scotland or England. Do you believe you made a right choice?
Yeah, I made a right choice. Coming to the Glasgow, the people are very friendly here. Personally, I like the weather. I like the environment here. It feels fresh every time. So coming to people, they do friendly, but I found a bit hard understanding this language.
Yeah.
So that's a complicated language.
The Scottish accent.
Scottish accent was too difficult.
Yeah.
Everything rest is the fine. I choose Scotland over England because in England there were like more population. I think there is a more small colleges, well-known universities or well-known companies around England, but there are everything is at the center of the London.
Yeah.
So coming to in Scotland, I found that everything was near Edinburgh.
Yeah.
So I don't have any specific choice like I'm coming to England or Scotland. I just came over the universities and the curriculum. This University of Glasgow curriculum fit very well to my criteria, but I just got to know I made a good decision after coming to Glasgow.
After coming to Glasgow. So you are enjoying here and you find that, but do you think being closer to London would help you in landing a job more easily?
I think no, because you have to approach your recruiter or any from the big companies or mega companies through online itself, or if you are in a college event, even the college universities will provide a mail of the recruiter, that's it.
Right.
So I think location doesn't matter. So until unless you crack the interview, everything, you just go settle and you can continue.
Right. Lower in expense, and you got your part-time job, so you're also being able to work part-time. Overall, you would say that Glasgow is a better choice.
Glasgow is 100% definitely a better choice than England or London.
Okay. Yeah. That's again very insightful, because that's one question that everyone has in their mind. Sort of trying to conclude it with the point that, the rules and regulations are changing. There's a white paper, there will be more such regulations coming, and things are getting tougher. Would you still advise students who want to come to the UK, come here?
I would like to advise to come for few students who are basically interested only in the education. They want to come and educate and they want to land a job, then you just come study and land a job. But if you are having some other thoughts like I will study and I will do my part-time as well, and you will just lead towards doing more part-time, so that will be a problem. So if you just have to prepare mentally before you come to UK that I will only stick to my education more and I will do my part-time how much I can need, and I don't do more than 20. I will stick on to my legal hours and I will use my other hours and I will make them product, gain more skills. That kind of student, I think he won't find any difficulties how difficult are the new regulations came.
So you are saying anyone who's looking to come for education, willing to spend time on learning, do part-time, but do it in the limit and focus on your education. If you are doing that, then the opportunity is still real. You still think that students will find job and you will find a job? Yeah,
for sure. But it does take some time, but he will definitely surely land a job. Plus point is UK degree is one of the well-known degrees. The difficulty is greater than the US. Course curriculum is greater than the US or some other countries. UK's curriculum is difficult. You can land a job in Europe as well or US as well. So there is a visa for Germany if you have done your masters in the UK. So you can have a 1-year visa to Germany. But many people won't go to the side because you can't get a PSW here again.
Yeah.
You can have international exposure. Not only you're limited to this country and not only in London or Edinburgh. You can apply the same companies over the different countries.
Right. And do you think if you applied for a job now back in India, you would get a better job than you had previously?
I think I could have get, but I wouldn't be satisfied. I could have been in a junior role back again. So I need a master's degree so that I got some exposure. Now I will have experience from here. If I after a few years, if I want to go back, then I will definitely be in like a senior engineer or principal engineer for sure. If in India, it does take some time to reach the next position. So it will be easier if you just.
So you are saying now with the education here, and if you are able to get experience here, then that will be very helpful for you to get a more senior role back in India. Of course, that is why we are all studying more to accelerate our career journey. You were sharing about certain friends of yours who went to University of Southampton for a similar course. What is their feedback?
So guys, let's take a small pause and let me tell you that I counsel hundreds of students looking to study abroad every month. And I am here to help you guys, not just with understanding your profile, which country or university is the best one for you, but help you through the admission process. And me and my team will get you your visa on time. And if you want a one-on-one counseling session with me, please go into the description. There is a link to my Calendly and you can book a one-on-one slot with me. And let's get back to our video now.
Their feedback, what I have seen was the course was 100% into the chip designing or design. There will be 3 roles: design verification, design engineer, and physical design engineer. The course was completely based on that. There were less amount of students, like 14 students. They do landed a job after the course. Of course, I'm just talking the previous year students. So I got a feedback of the specific thing. They only taught the things which are needed by the high value companies and what a skill set they require.
So they are the ones who shared with you what kind of skills you need. I think, guys, it's very important because if you're coming for electronics engineering or you are interested in VLSI, then these are some of the things that you must ensure that you know, because they are the ones which are getting students the employment in their domain. And also with some of the largest companies. Qualcomm is a huge company, right? And some of the largest companies around the world. And I think that is the reason why we are all coming here for. So please keep this in mind and take a note of it. What are you doing now to ensure that you learn all those skills?
In my course time, in my semester 1, I do went through these all subjects what I have mentioned now. After this, I have to just practice on what I have learned, because I have to practice the same subject but in a different
multiple times you have to apply in different situations so that you can have a thorough learning and experience. Have you tried reaching out for internship in your domain?
So basically, I didn't try till now. Started applying from Indeed. We can't target the big companies while you are in the semester 1. Just you have done your semester 1. At least you could have complete your MSc project, so that you could have explained them like, I have this, I have done this and that in my MSc project. I use the Verilog and I use the tickle script. So I would like to have an interview. So we can just do that. But I was not fully confident. I do need some practice. Whenever my MSc project is done, then I will start applying, and people here will start applying after the semester 2 or after their MSc, and they will apply for the roles what they have seen, but they have to stick to the same role. Even it's from a startup or it's a big company, actually you have to decide yourself on what role you want to work. So it depends upon the country, the name of the role changes. You have to figure out what you want to do and what's the role. So just start applying. Even if you are applying a single application per day is enough, but don't just apply like bulk every random stuff. In the last, you will just see whole rejections, because you are
apply very focused. You may not apply that many, but apply in a very focused manner in the relevant field where you pick, I want to do this, and then you make sure you're applying well, but to only that field.
Yep, sure.
Thanks again for sharing all that information that you've been gathering for yourself and sharing it with everyone who might be looking to come to UK for studying electronics engineering. Thank you so much, Jaya, for helping us understand the whole UK perspective. What is it like to study at a Russell Group University, which is known for its research and a beautiful campus and a great city of Glasgow. So thank you for your time, and if you guys want to learn more about such universities in the UK, different domains of studying here in the UK, then do subscribe to our channel and share this link with your friends who might be looking for studying electronics engineering, VLSI or similar program. And this information can be highly valuable to them. So thank you all, and that is me, Piyush Bhartiya, your study abroad coach, signing out from Glasgow, Scotland.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. If you are having any further doubts, you can just see my email in the description. So you can just mail me directly, so I can just guide you. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. And that's it from us. Goodbye.
So if you like this content, Please subscribe to our channel and I will see you all in the next video.
So do you think you will get a job in the UK?
For sure, I will get.
Yeah.